We've got another package, and for whatever reason, this one's ridiculously large. About a week ago, I spent some time scrolling around on eBay trying to find something that I could buy to fix and resell and make a video about. I was looking for a more modern iPhone because I like repairing those, and I know you guys like to watch that. And after a lot of searching, I settled on not the greatest deal, but still something bearable, an iPhone 14 Pro, 128 gigabytes with a dead screen. Well, not completely dead, but nobody's gonna be able to use that, as you can see. And I managed to get a best offer accepted for only $186. Because the screen's dead, of course, I also picked up a replacement screen. That is a 100% OEM used iPhone 14 Pro display, but I'll unbox that later. For now, let's go ahead and get this ridiculously large box opened up. I don't understand why it was shipped in such a large container. It's a pretty small phone, but I guess it's protected. Let's get the side. Now I see why it was shipped in such a large container. This was not shipped using priority mail, and you're not allowed to ship using priority mail boxes if you're not shipping with the priority mail label. But now that we've got this box out, we can get this opened up. Inside of this box, we can pull out a grocery bag, and inside of here, a very nice looking, honestly, but quite dirty iPhone 14 Pro in deep purple. I'm gonna be so honest, when I bought this phone, I completely forgot it was purple. The pictures made it look like a black device, and I was kind of expecting a black one when I opened this up. But now with the phone out of the wrapper, let's go ahead and take a closer look. The sides are very dirty, as you can see. They do have some marks from dust from being in a case. However, I have seen sides much worse than this, and I was expecting much worse condition, to be honest, as there were no photos shown on the listing of the sides of the phone, so I was kind of just making a rough guess. Most of the sides look about the same. They're in mediocre condition. They have marks from a case, of course, but nothing that really stands out or makes it look beat up. It'll definitely need a good cleaning. On the back glass is in very nice shape. There are some very faint marks from dust in the case up at the top, but that's not bad. It's a little bit dirty around the cameras, but same for the rest of the device. And the screen has basically no scratches at all. However, unfortunately, it is completely greened out. I don't think I'm going to be scrolling TikTok on this screen right here. Based on how quickly the phone turned off, I assume it's on the dead battery screen. I'm going to go ahead and connect it to a charger so I can get this charged up. And in the meantime, we can get the screen that I overpaid for unboxed. The iPhone 14 Pro's turned on now. It's now like a strobe light. It'd be nice if it would stop blinding me, but I guess that's what I get for turning it on. Anyways, let's open this up without leaking my address. Lift open the box and pull out exactly what I expected. A screen wrapped up nicely in bubble wrap. Now, displays for iPhone 14 Pros are still ridiculously expensive and very overpriced. Oftentimes it makes a lot of repairs no longer worth it, and it makes more sense to buy a new phone. However, I managed to source this one for only $140 all in. This one is not an A grade display. I bought a B grade display as I refused to put $200 into a screen for this phone. This screen does have some marks that are visible under a harsh light. Without the light, you're not going to see them as much. However, they are more apparent than I expected. That is unfortunate. It's whatever, at least I didn't pay $200. A scratch screen is better than a cracked or non-functional one, and it's definitely better than whatever this is. Now it doesn't even light up. Now that I've got the two of these unboxed, it's time to get this phone opened up so that I can get this new display put on and actually see this phone working instead of just blinding me. Alright, it has now been just about over a week now since the repair of this phone was completed. As you can see, it's still not been completely sealed up. The screws and the bracket are still waiting to be installed. Once I put the phone back together loosely, I decided to go ahead and test some things to ensure everything was working before I sealed it up. I went to settings, general, about, and then to parts and service history. And unfortunately, I discovered then that the battery had a battery health of 77%, as you can see. and that unfortunately the camera is not detected as a genuine part, and only the 1x and 2x options are working, as you can see. However, if I go into portrait mode, that third camera does work for whatever reason. I'm not sure why it doesn't work on the regular photo mode. However, the ultra wide camera does not work at all. So that is really unfortunate. Those were things that I was not expecting whatsoever. I went ahead and reached out to the seller and we negotiated a deal, and they ended up refunding me over $80. With that refund, I went ahead and bought some new parts for this phone, including a new battery and a new camera, so that I could actually fix this properly. So instead of this being a $200 iPhone 14 Pro, it's now a $120 iPhone 14 Pro, which is honestly a pretty good deal. It means I paid more for the screen than I did for the whole phone. But without further ado, here I've got a new battery in this ominous black bag. We'll go ahead, slice it open, and pull it out. And wrapped up in here should be a used OEM iPhone 14 Pro battery with a much better and much more usable battery health of 88% compared to the 77% in this device right here. Now, why didn't I get a brand new battery? Brand new batteries are much more expensive than they should be. I wanted to get an OEM battery, and it's very difficult to find an original one with a close to 100% health, especially at a decent price. However, I got a really good deal with this battery. With an 88% battery health, I managed to get this for only $25, which is about half the price that I would have been paying for a brand new battery that may not even be genuine. Now, unfortunately, the camera that I ordered for this device is taking much longer than I expected to ship to my house. So unfortunately, I will not be able to complete the entire repair in this video, as I don't want to make y'all wait another almost week to get the video out. So in this video, I will be replacing the battery. The camera will be replaced after this video is posted, most likely in a shorter part 2 video. So stay tuned, looking forward to that. But without further ado, it's time to get this new battery put in here so that this can actually be used. So this is it, an iPhone 14 Pro that in the end I got for only $120 without the parts to fix it, has now been restored to an actual functioning and usable device. Albeit the camera is unfortunately still not fully working. The telephoto camera along with the ultra wide camera are non-functional, however, except for on the portrait option. I'm not sure why. However, the battery health on this device is now much better than it was before. It is now 89%. I am yet to complete the repair through the repair assistant, as I do need to update the iOS version on this device before it will allow me to. So I'm going to do that off camera, as I'm trying to get this video up as soon as I can. However, there will be a part 2 to this phone where I will replace the camera and actually finalize the repair itself and seal up the phone once and for all, finishing the repair and everything. So stay tuned for that. That'll most likely be coming in just a couple of days, not that long, probably less than a week, as I've got many videos planned for the next few weeks. Overall, I'm really surprised at how this repair turned out. A phone that arrived with way more issues than I was expecting actually ended up getting fixed. I was really expecting to just return this to the seller, but I'm really glad that I followed through with the repair instead of just giving up. So far, I'm happy with the result. I've saved a completely useless device, and it's now something that someone can use again and will likely last them another couple of years. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, as of right now, only 20% of my viewers are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really help me in reaching my goal of 20,000 subscribers, and it just helps me to continue making more videos like these. Thank you. And of course, I can't forget about membership shoutouts. Huge shout out to these 7 members. I'll leave a link down in the description to all 7 of their channels. I want to say a huge thanks to the people who have recently joined the memberships. I've seen quite a few new members in the past month or so, which makes me really happy to see. For a while, I didn't have very many members, so thank y'all. I really appreciate it. If you didn't know, I do have channel memberships. If you're interested, it costs $1.99 a month. There's a link down in the description. You get this cool badge next to your name, and it just helps me to continue making more videos like these. If you're interested, check out the link in the description, along with the link to all of these generous members. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, peace out, guys.